So I think the moon is got the sky practically all to itself tonight. It does. And it's very photogenic tonight. I could have stayed out longer, but I was too tired, you all. I'm too tired to film the moon. I am. I wore myself out today. And looks like that moon's going to be up all night long in the sky. It really is. So it's probably going to be even more tired than I am, or even you. You always got to stay up in that sky all night long till the morning. While we're still sleeping, that moon is going to be up, keeping watch all night long. It is. You see behind me? You see what I got behind me? Right there on my star. Gina, honey, that don't look like a star. Why not? Why don't it? I filmed it. I did film it. And I think it's beautiful. It's absolutely beautiful. Look at that colors. You know what it looks like? It looks kind of like a square. It's it's got like a square like to it. And looks like it got little bitty dark circles like that. One on the top, one on the side, and the other side, and the bottom, and then one in the middle. That's a star, you all. I zoomed up on it. Not tonight, but when I was uploading my moon pictures from tonight. Took it with my Nikon P900 right here. It really does go out really far. Watch this. I turn it on and watch me push it out all the way. It's going to go all the way out. Wait, Gina, can you do it? Yeah, I can do it. How do I do it, you all? Let me see this. Okay, here we go, here we go, here we go. I was pushing it the wrong way, you all. Look how far this zooms out. It's got a wonderful zoom. That's how I'm able to zoom up on this star right there in the sky, because it's a powerful zooming camera. It's pretty neat. Sounds pretty good too. Let's listen to it again. Yeah, it looks kind of neat. Let's look at it again. Gina, what are you doing? I'm playing around, you all. I'm playing around. Can we unzoom you? Yeah, we're gonna unzoom this camera. So that's really what I zoomed up on that star with on my tripod. And I don't much feel like looking too much at the moon tonight. I don't. Can you hear me? Let me come over here and see if you can hear me. I wasn't going to get on here. I went to the observatories, and I really didn't see much of anything at the observatories. They had a rather quiet day. Hello, everyone. Hello there, Apple Brooks, honey. But then I looked at my moon pictures. This is one from tonight. And I thought, I don't feel like sharing the moon. And then I saw this star, this video, 47 minutes or 41 minutes of this star in my moon pictures. So I thought, we can see the moon and we can see the stars. Let's look at this. Let me show you how I found it. It came down here is what I did. Let's see how I did it. This is how I did it. Look. Gina, how am I on here also, you all? My screen is so little. I came over here to my moon pictures right here, and I was looking at them, and the moon looked like this. It was kind of red, and there's like some kind of object right here by it. And you see the moon isn't a normal shape either. It's not. And there's some kind of star up here in the sky. I don't know what on earth it's doing up there, but it's up there. You also got that picture, 1944. And then and then I thought, wow, I see you, moon. And we can look at this because I didn't really stay outside long at all. I thought I am just too exhausted. But you can see what I did film. I was just thinking, oh my gosh. See how short that is? It's a really short video. Sometimes, you know, when you look at the moon, it seems like these circles, some of them are exactly the same size too on the moon. Hello. Boom. We just started. Tuesday is the blood moon. Wow. You know, this area right here, this is always like bright. And if the moon is at a certain angle, it looked like a door. Look at this right here in the middle. Right there. That doesn't look kind of normal. It's got a lot of streaks going all around it. Doesn't it, you all? Can you see it? Look like it's got a lot of streaks going around it. Sorry, my tripod. I was just moving it. I actually thought, will we see a winged being? But I wasn't in the frame of mind. My frequency would not allow it. I was thinking I'm not even going to try to even focus on seeing any winged beings because I'm just too exhausted. Isn't it strange how you can zoom up on the moon and it's how many thousand miles away? I know it's supposed to be a lot of thousands of miles away, and yet you can zoom up on it. See, this is right here that kind of looks like a door right there on the moon. Hello, everyone. I've never heard of a COP27 event at all. It looks like it's got cracks. What if it cracked open one day? Really, what if it did? It'd be kind of wild. Oh, I guess I didn't turn my camera off. It turned itself off, is what it did. Hello there. So I'm just showing the little bit of footage that I did take from the moon tonight, and it's and when I say a little bit, I mean a very little bit. All the shaking and everything on my tripod. That's right. Hello, Sky Meadow. Hello, everyone. Oh, Gina, can you get that off of there? Yeah. I don't know how to get that one part off of there. It's okay. Well, the moon, it was very photogenic. Extremely photogenic tonight. It's almost a full moon. Isn't that pretty? It is pretty, looking at it. We went from 1944 to 1948 is what we went to. We did a timeline jump from 1944 straight into 1948. Right there. Jumped right into 1948. That was my timestamps on my pictures. 1944 and 1948. Doesn't it look like it's practically full now? Oh, this is the last video. It's 7:33. Blackbird singing in the dead of night. Oh, I'm going to rest because I'm going to look at the star. That beautiful star that showed up in the photos of the pictures It's got really pretty colors, and it's got a pretty shape, and it moves with a really beautiful frequency. That's what I want to look at. That right there, the star. It's very relaxing too. Yeah, it is. So if you all have not, I know you've seen the moon before, but if you haven't seen a star up close in the sky, then you're going to see this one. I think that's the last of my pictures. Oh, now we're into 1950. We jumped timelines into 1950 now. 1950. We went from the year 1944 to the year 1948 to the year of 1950. And then into 1951. This is a very different looking star in the sky. This is what it looked like tonight. That's what it looked like. And that's the 1951. 1950 and 1951 was right behind it in continuation. And yeah, that I couldn't zoom up on it. That was it, you all. So let me put me back over here. That was the moon tonight. Look what we've got beside us. We got a little angel. That's what we got. A little angel back there. We do. Gina, can you make it bigger? I most definitely. This is going to get this moon. The moon needs to hop out of the way. Well, we can let the moon be in here with us. We can. The moon can be in here with us. See, we can do this. We can. Isn't it pretty? It's beautiful. This star. Yeah, I'm going to lean forward and just watch it because it's so pretty. What's am I going to give this some? Yeah, like that. Isn't it beautiful? Yeah. See all the pretty movements it makes? It's quite lovely, and it's vibrating on a wonderful frequency, both in movement and color. It's dancing. It's dancing in the sky. It's so pretty. Did you all want some music with this? We don't have to have any, but if you want some music, we can maybe find some music to go with it. Yeah. It's beautiful. See how beautiful it is. When we get this movement like this, this is like really, when I can get a really clear image, that means I was on the right frequency within my heart when I was filming it. No, I can't play 1,000 Years because it's copyright, and they'll shut me down during a live stream for playing a song that has, she's given me a hot flash, a song that has some copyright on it. Somebody else's music. During a live stream, you can't do it. Okay, we got it. Now, don't you cause me to have a hot flash? That's okay. Gina can have a hot flash. It gives me a suntan. Suntan while I'm on here right now. Yeah. It looks like it's moving in water. I think it would probably be more blurred out if it was. I really do. It's got a lot of straight defined edges to it. It's what it's got. Looks like kind of like a horseshoe. It does, y'all. We can look at that. It's pretty. I know that there's lots of people who think the stars are in the sky and in water because of the water, the firmament and the whatever. But it still doesn't take away from the beauty of this beautiful celestial being. That's right. Look at that movement. Sometimes I think it's a different type of a life form. You are, really do. Like it's really weird. It's like a can I pull my try to pull my monitor toward me so I can touch the screen, because it's a touch screen. If I touch the screen, see, I can move it around, and I don't have to move my body that much. I don't have to stretch as far. I don't have to stretch as far. It's very, very happy in the sky. Part of me feels that this star is see, like the black edges on it and stuff, like at times. You can slow this video down also when it uploads, or you can like take a screenshot and you can see the like black areas on it. Part of me believes that a lot of me believes, when I look at it, that it is one and the same with the beings that are on the tips of the clouds. It does. It's like multiple, like many life forms, many beings coming together to create all the movement of this star up in the sky. They're very happy. They really are happy. And if you would like to not think of it as plural, you can say just singular. It's very happy regardless. It's got a very happy vibration, a very happy frequency. I love it. I really do love it. Love looking at it, because it's so peaceful. Yeah, it is the frequency of light. Of course, it's light. It's a light frequency. If it could communicate, well, it did. It communicates with frequency, and doesn't look like this. And I had the camera on a tripod, my Nikon, and my Nikon was standing still. So this is all the going back and forth in the sky that it did. And just like the moon, all the stars rise when the moon rises in the sky. Just this is like the same way the moon does. They rise up in the stars in the sky. So I got a question. So if this star moves in water, does the moon move in water also? Is the moon in the same area, in the same atmosphere, in the same conditions as the star? Is it? And if the stars above are in water, then what constitutes meteors from coming out of the sky, like fireballs and stuff? If they're in water, they would be saturated, would they not? If they're up in the sky with the stars, and would the sun be full of water too? The sun and the stars and the moon, because they're all up there right together. You can see stars above the moon. Sometimes the star is right on the moon. So is the star and the moon both in water together? And is it? This is somebody doesn't like what I'm saying, because my right ear is red. When it's red, somebody don't have too many positive thoughts about Gina, honey. That's okay. That's some just inquisitive minds want to know. One inquisitive mind. Yeah. Boozle de bop. It is a question to contemplate within one's mind, especially with the different theories out there. It is good to, yeah, it's pretty. It is. It's really pretty and quite lovely, to say the least. The moon is very bright, and if I tried to zoom up on the moon with my cell phone, it would be a big bright light bulb. It really would be. But the camera, it can. Felt something in the tip of my finger. I guess because it's a plasma screen. That's all right, you all. It's beautiful. Is it big enough for you all to watch? I think it's lovely. This is a beautiful celestial being and or beings. This is actually, if you were standing outside looking up in the sky, this is a star that rises in the northern east part of the sky. And if your frequency is in the right place within your being, you will get the opportunity to zoom up, and it will brighten up, and it will allow you to focus on it to bring out all of its colors, and it will move. It will up its frequency so that you can see all of its colors and its movements, and it's really beautiful. If I went outside and I was on edge, or I was irritable trying to film this, there's no way I'd be able or even be allowed to film it, because my frequency would not match the frequency of this star, because I would be coming at it from an unstable emotional state of being. Especially if I was like angry or something or mad, it would not let me zoom up on it. That's how I feel. Or if you just want to go outside and try to, I got to get it. No, that's kind of like forcing. Come on, let me see you. See, that'd be forcing it, and it's not going to let you do it. If you try to force it to show its light, it's not going to. It will totally resist, because it has like a conscious. It's like it's got a knowing within it. It knows your intentions. While you're outside and you're trying to film it, it can sense your intentions. It senses your thoughts, and it acts accordingly. It's so beautiful, Moya. It is. How we doing in here, you all? So again, if the stars are in water, and oftentimes the stars are right above the moon, is the moon in water also? And when we have meteor showers, are those meteors in water before they fall to the earth as a ball of fire? Is the sun in water? Yeah. Yeah, they are. This star is alive. I totally agree with you. There is movement. There is life inside of this star. And not all the stars will move like this. Some of the stars are just one solid shape. Just one solid shape. And they don't move like this. They just keep one form. But this one has many different forms and many different shapes that it takes on. I think I tried to hold that in the same area when I was filming it. I was trying to just hold it perfectly straight so it wouldn't move around too much, and as it slowly moved, I would like trying to follow it in the sky. Isn't it pretty? It is pretty. I know I keep saying it, but it is really beautiful. Oops, Gina, what are you doing? I'm going to touch the moon and move the moon down. I'm going to center the moon a little bit more. Hit my camera with my elbow, but it didn't hurt. It didn't. It's so pretty. They are exquisite. That's right. Sky metal. Oh, the moon is already up where I'm at. That's the moon up in the corner of the sky. In the corner of the screen that I took an image of tonight. Yes, like maybe Heather, yeah, like different gods and what if there's different levels of stars? Yeah. Like a hierarchy up there. Look at the movement, you all. I really do feel at times, think at times that they are. Look at that. So pretty. It is. It's really pretty. Hello, Penny. Yeah. It's a quiet Sunday night. And this star is ever so bright, colorful. If I could have seen this when I was a little girl, that would have been really, really beautiful. But it probably would have changed the course of my life. If I could have seen it like this, the course of my life would have changed and you wouldn't be seeing me on here. Yeah, it probably wouldn't be my path. It's all right. We didn't have that technology back then in our consumer hands. We didn't. It wasn't made available to us. Yes, Mindy, it's beautiful. Hello, humans. We are humans on this earth. That's right. Yeah. It almost looks like a portal on the inside of it at times. You look straight inside it. It could be like a portal in the sky or something, broadcasting an image through it. I don't know. Yeah, I don't really like that theory. I like the theory that they're somehow connected to the cloud and the beings in the clouds. And some of these beings can be seen on ships, white ships in the sky too. Well, it could be a living vortex, yeah, a living one. The colors are so pastel-y. I like the pastel-y colors. They're soft colors. A soft frequency. It is mesmerizing. It is really beautiful. It's beautiful whether it's man-made, AI made, or whatever. It's still pretty. It's like a piece of artwork. A beautiful piece of art. Like a masterpiece up there in the sky. See all the movements compared to the moon? The moon is kind of just sitting there, you all. It doesn't even move. We don't even get to see the other side of the moon. We get to see this move all around. All different shapes. All different colors. So it's safe to say that this right here vibrates at a different frequency than the moon. I think this right here has a higher frequency than the moon, and it can elicit such. Look at it. Yeah. Hello. There's been studios on this very point. Ultrasound of a fetus. Well, I've never seen one like that. Of course, I don't study ultrasounds. I don't. Yeah, it's really cool. The moon is tonight. It's very photogenic. It is extremely photogenic. Quantum entanglement. Excuse me, you all. I just feel so tired. Oh, well, you know, if you slow this video down on the YouTube, put it on 0.25 and you just do screenshots, you'll see all the beautiful colors and you'll see all the different types of movements that it makes, which is really spectacular. It is. I'd like to see something like this in school. I think this should have been a subject. This should have been movies that we got to watch, films and stuff. I'd like to see this on like I don't know, some kind of nature show, some kind of science channel. Yeah, this right here. This is something worth you know, watching, and very, very peaceful. It really is like a, yeah, it should have its own channel. It should. Yeah, it was very happy. Um, I think I filmed it for a total of 15 minutes. If my frequency is right, I am able to do it for 15 minutes. That's as long as the camera will film in one setting is 15 minutes straight. Oh, excuse me. Yeah. This is nice. No, this is not normal speed at all. I don't know how much I've slowed this down, but this star at its normal speed would be flashing so fast you wouldn't see one specific color. You'd see flashes, lightning flashes of color and movement. But I like to slow it down so it can be seen in its as it's changing in the sky and the colors. Yeah, just think it goes so fast you can't see it with your naked eye, the exact movements and colors. But it's pretty. I mean, you can feel it. It's, yeah. Yeah, you could do that. Yeah, there's lots of ships. Lots of ships. I got myself in trouble with the observatories. I did, really did. It was too much information coming out at once. And they didn't like it. They didn't. That's okay. It's okay to make waves. It is. It's okay to raise awareness. It is. There's nothing wrong with it at all because it's the truth. And I'm glad we saw them. Saw the ships at the observatories, and I'm glad we shared them, and I'm glad they'll reach the people they need to reach. That's wonderful. It really is. Even though some don't want it to get out, it's too late. It is. LW, yeah, it's my favorite relaxation. It is, and if you play some music with it, um, some peaceful music, like if you play this video afterward, and with the star moving, see, you could mute my voice, and you could put on some nice music that's very relaxing to you, and you could just watch this star move with the frequency and the movement and with the music that you choose, and I think it would be very therapeutic. I really do. And I won't even know if you mute me. I won't. I won't know if you mute me at all. And I really wouldn't mind if it brought relaxation to your being and your spirit. I'd say go for it. If you wanted to play soft music, relaxing music, just meditate. This star will help you meditate the movement and the colors because it's got a really good frequency. It does. I need to move my camera to a different spot. Maria. Oh, night night. Yeah. Sleep time videos. That's right. Unfortunately, some people take other people's work and they claim it as their own too. But that's their conscience that has to deal with that. It is. Yeah, it is alive. Thank you, Brandy. Love you too. It's getting down on the. It's getting down on the screen. I like it by the moon. It's slightly bigger than the moon when it does certain movements, just slightly. We could have it dance on the moon. That wouldn't be very nice, would it? If it was dancing on the moon. Actually, it'd probably be pretty nice. Dancing on it. Yeah, a tea party. Would be great to listen to watching this. Yeah. Slow movement in the sky. It's 9:01 where I'm at. Actually, it's 10:01, but they made us move the clocks back. Now it's 9:01. That's why I'm so tired. Excuse me. Yeah, it's really pretty. (8:02). Your body is, well, we ain't had time to adjust. Our bodies haven't at all. It really does. It looked like just bouncing up there in the sky. So excited. And again, I was just filming it with my Nikon P900, and I had it on a tripod. And was just focusing on it intently. And then it just started moving, and it was so vibrant and beautiful. Yeah. Mon chéri. I like that. Mon chéri. Yeah, it's pretty. Like it doesn't have a care in the world up there in the sky. It's singing, it's and dancing its little heart out. It is. With all the frequency that's within it, just dancing away. Communicating in the only way that it knows how. Through movement and color. With its frequency. Yeah. Hmm. Well, I am going to go. The star is too mesmerizing, and I am relaxed now, you all, so I probably am going to go. Even though there's no music, and we got the moon up there in the corner, and the star is really just beautiful. It is. Thank you all for being on here tonight. Thank you, Apple Brooks. And thank you all for your comments. And if this was your first time seeing a star up close, they're not all identical, but this one is like a higher frequency one. If this is your first time, then I hope it gave you a little different insight in what some of the stars look like in the sky. It's certainly very interesting. And it's living. It is. And it's not a big ball of fire. So with that being said, hello, wherever you are in any part of the world. Hello. From my heart to yours, love you. Have a wonderful rest of your evening, and thank you all, and good night.